All right, we're going to create a new database called Zaggy More Data Warehouse. Do system administrator. There you go. All right, we're going to create a new table. We're going to create them. And this is our data warehouse. So we want to create product dimension. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. This is for the product dimension, but we want the product key. Right. That is going to be system generated. So that's going to be an integer. No nulls. We go to identity specification is identity, and then we hit yes. So that's system generated. Then we do product ID. We want to match the same data type as our source database. So we go to tables, product. We're going to design, and product ID is varchar 6. Product name. Varchar 30. The next is product price. That's integer. Product category name. And we have to go into category. Category name is varchar 20. So I'm going to copy and paste that into here. And then next one is product vendor name. We're going to vendor from our source, design. Vendor name is varchar. And the reason why we want to match the data type from our source to our data warehouse is because they need to communicate with each other, and if they are not matching data types, there is going to be an error when it comes to moving the data into the data warehouse from the source to the data warehouse, right? So that's our first dimension. That was product dimension. We'll save that. This product. We should name that product. So now if we go to tables, there is product dimension. So we're going to insert or make a new table. Make a calendar dimension, right? Calendar key. Sure. We want calendar key to be Identity specification, yes. Because we want that to be system generated. Then we have full date. That's going to be date. Right here. All right, and let's go into our view, because that's where the data types are for the views from our database source calendar view design. Let's see. Hmm. Let's check. We'll have to go back. We'll know when we're inputting it into our database or data warehouse later on. So day of week. Varchar. This one was 15. I remember it was 15 or 30, but we'll know. Day of month. Day of month. And our day of month. Our day of month is numbered. So integer. Then we have month, which is varchar 15. Quarter and then year. Quarter. Quarter is going to be interjection. Year. Integer. We can save this as our calendar dimension. And now in our data warehouse, we have product dimension, calendar dimension. We'll work our way into these two over here. Customer dimension. So we're going to make another table. Customer key. Integer. Identity specification. And then yes. Yes. And then we want a 1, 1. So it starts at 1, increments 1. The seed is which starts and increments 1. Customer ID. Let's check that in our tables from our data warehouse or database source. Customer. This var chart 10. Customer name. No customers. Customer dimension. And then now in our database, we have three dimensions. Our last one is going to be store dimension. Store. Okay. So let's look into our tables for store design. Varchar 5. Again, we want to match store ID, store zip, and then store region name. Zip is an integer, obviously. And store region. Can't find region name here, so we have to go into region. Region name is varchar 15. Cool. All right. Now we can save this as store dimension. Refresh. All right, now we have to do our last sales sales key or sales fact table. So we're going to put customer key. And this is going to be integer. And we don't have to specify to be generated, system generated, because this is going to be a foreign key, right? What's next? Customer product calendar. Product key. Calendar. Oh no, I'm sorry. Integer. Calendar key. Integer. Store key. Integer. And then dollar sold I forgot what. Let's see. Let's go into views. Oh, sorry, we didn't make a view yet. But dollar sold is going to be integer. And quantity is also going to be an integer. And we want to exit out of that. And this can be sales table. All right. And from our database, we want to create our diagram. So obviously our sales fact table is going to be in the middle. And we want to make this primary key, primary key, primary key, primary key. Let's select all of these. Make them our foreign keys. So customer key to customer key, store key to store key, our product key, and our calendar key to calendar key. We establish those relationships, right? Cool. We'll save that. Yes. So that's that. Now we're going to complete our last view, right? We refresh, we have calendar, customer, product, and store. Review. So in here we need for our dollars sold in quantity, we need includes and product price, right? So we need includes and product. Includes and product. And since this is our view for our fact table, we also want to include, since we'll take care of that with those two tables, we also want to include store key, calendar key, product key, and customer key. And the way you do that is if you go into our data warehouse and you drag in the dimensions into the view, and this view belongs to the data source, right? So we have calendar dimension, we have customer dimension, product dimension, we have store dimension. I'm going to finagle with this coding in just a second. So what do we need to include? We need to include calendar key. We need to include all the keys, obviously, into our fact table. And we also want to include our quantity. And we have product price here as well, but we're going to derive the product price and the quantity as dollars sold. So we don't need to include just that, right? So here we're going to do create the relationships. Let's see. So this already created its relationship right here. See. Here I forgot to add sales transaction, right? Close. We want to, since our sales transaction, the reason we included that was because our sales transaction is connected to includes, right? So if we want to get our customer ID, our store ID, we need to connect them through sales transaction, right? And it needs to go to includes. So the way we're going to do that is right here. Customer ID, store ID, and full date to T date, and we should be good. All right. So we're going to do this as so this is our view. We go to the data warehouse. Where is it? There it is. We named it as quantity. As we'll just keep it safe. We'll just do quantity sold, and we'll change it here. Quantity sold as well in our fact table from our data warehouse, and then we'll change it in the view. So this includes the quantity is going to be now named quantity sold for our data warehouse. And we want to do DBO dot product dot product price times DBO includes quantity. I'm just going to copy that, paste it. So price times quantity as dollars space. We want to make sure we name it the same thing. So on our fact table, dollar, and then sold. And we're going to execute everything. are golden. We created all these. We're going to call this nav view one sales. Get rid of that. And we should be good to go.